Welcome to Extra Touch Academy, where you learn, grow, and become. So we are going to be looking at logarithmic equations. In the first video we did, we talked about laws, theory of logarithms, and we discussed about the laws of logarithms. So go back to that video and watch it. So let's go to this equation. We call it logarithmic equation. That is equations that involve, logarithms that involve equations. So let's start with this part. We have this section and we also have this section here. So let's go to this part here. So going to this first one, number one, under logarithmic equation, we are still going to be applying the law of logarithm. So remember, in one of the law, when you are subtracting, you are dividing, or when you are dividing, you are subtracting. So we have number one there. We have log bracket 2x minus 1 in base 3. This is minus, so we are dividing. So this is like all over 2 is equal to, we have 1 here. Then going by this, we have to convert this logarithm to index. There's a relationship between logarithm and indices. So for example, if I have log a in base b is equal to x, you take the base here, then any value or variable to the right hand side, you raise it to the power is equal to a. So that is the relationship between logarithm and indices when converting from log to indices. So let's go to this place here. So going by this, the base here, first of all, let me start with your known. We have bracket 2x minus 1 all over 2 is equal to, the base here is 3. That is 3 raised to the power of anything at the right hand side, which is 1. So I have 2x minus 1 over 2 is equal to 3 raised to the power of 1 is 3. So this is over 1. We'll cross multiply. 1 times 2x is 2x. Minus 1 times 1 is 1 is equal to 2 times 3 is 6. We'll collect like terms. So we have 2x is equal to 6. When minus 1 comes here is plus 1. 2x is equal to 6 plus 1 is 7. Then for us to get the value of x, we'll divide both sides by 2. So our x is 7 over 2 or 3 whole number 1 over 2. Or you can put it in decimal, which is 3.5, and that is the answer. So we go to number 2 right away. We have find x if log bracket 3x minus 2 in base 3 minus log bracket x plus 2 in base 3 is equal to 2. So we are going to apply the division law, which is to divide. You can see we have minus. When you are subtracting, you are dividing. When you are dividing, you are subtracting. So let's start with the up here so that you can see the question very well, the solution to the question. So going by this, we have number 2 here. So let's be careful with this. Remember that 3x minus 2 came first. So we have log 3x minus 2 all over, because this is minus. Then bracket x plus 2 all in base 3. They have the same base, is equal to 2. So going by this, we have, from what I just said now, let's go to this place. We have 3x minus 2 all over x plus 2 is equal to the base raised to the power of any number that is here, which is 3 raised to the power of 2. So we have 3x minus 2 over x plus 2 is equal to 3 raised to the power of 2 is 9. We cross multiply. So let's try to take this to this side. I have 9 times x is 9x. 9 times 2. Okay, let me try to do it like this. 9 brackets x plus 2 is equal to 1 bracket 3x minus 2. So let us open the bracket. 9 times x is 9x. Plus 9 times 2 is 18 is equal to 1 times 3x is 3x. 1 times minus 2 is minus 2. We'll collect like terms. So we have 9x When 3x comes here, is minus 3x. We are left with minus 2. When plus 18 comes here, is minus 18. So 9x minus 3x should give us 6x is equal to minus 2 minus 18 is minus 20. Then for us to get x, we divide both sides by 6. Our x, this can be reduced. 2 into 6 is 3. 2 into 20 is 10. So the answer is minus 10 over 3. Minus 10 over 3. So let's go to the third one, number 3. Number 3 question here. So if you're having issue with how we arrived at this answer, please try to watch the laws of logarithm in the previous video. So let's go to number 3 here. We have given that log x is equal to, so let me try to write it here. I have log x is equal to 2 log 3 plus log 6 minus log 2. I say something that whenever you don't have any base here, when there is no base, is in base 10. So let's start. Let me start with the right hand side, which is this. So we have there 2 log 3 plus log 6 minus log 2. And in one of our laws, that when you have a number here, we have to make it as a power. So these two has to come here. We have log 3 raised to the power of 2 plus log 6 minus log 2. Log 3 square is 9. That is log 9 plus log 6 minus log 2. Then applying our law of logarithm, when you are adding, you are multiplying. And when you are subtracting, you are dividing. So we have log, this is 9 times 6 because there is plus there. This is minus divided by 2. So which is log 9 times 6. When you put times, this is like over 1. It will interchange. So we have 1 over 2. 2 here is 1. 2 into 6 is 3. So we have log 9 times 3 is 18. So then when we compare it with what is on the left hand side, we have log x is equal to, we got something at the right hand side, which is log 18. Log 18. They are in base 10, so it will cancel out. So our x is equal to 18. So our answer is 18. And that is all for logarithmic equations. Then the second part we are going to talk about is substitution in logarithm. So you can see how the question is given. We have number 1, if log 2 is equal to 0.3010, log 7 is equal to 0.8451. Evaluate without using calculator. So when you are giving this question, you don't need to press your calculator, log 0.2, no. So you have to apply the law of indices by substituting. So let us illustrate it here. So we are going to illustrate it, but at a point you are going to use your calculator. Let me explain what I mean. So we are going to substitution in logarithm. Number 1, solution. This is substitution in logarithm. So this is the solution to those problems there. So let's start with number 1. We have I. Number 1I. So we have log 0.2 is equivalent to log 2 over 10. Because this is a decimal. For us to put it in fraction, this is 1. That is 2 over 10. Then reduce to its lowest term if you want. But be careful here. Let's go back to the instruction given to us. We have log 2. So I don't need to reduce. In our law of logarithm, when you are dividing, you are subtracting. So this log 2 over 10 is the same thing as log 2 minus log 10. Log 2 minus, because we have the division here. So going by this, go to the question. You can see that we are giving log 2. as 0.3010. So I'll come to this place. This is 0.3010 minus, and I say something, when there is no base here, is in base 10. Take note of that. And in one of the laws, any number to its base is 1. So 0.3010 minus 1, because 10 to 10 is 1. Any logarithm to its base is 1. You can see we have 10 to 10, that is 1. For example, if I have log 2 in base 2 is 1. Log 3 in base 3 is 1. So going by this, so this is where you need to use your calculator so that you'll be sure what you are going to do. So going by this here, we have 0.3010 minus 1 will give us minus 0.699. So be careful. If you press your calculator, log 0.2 is going to lead to bar notation. We have what is called bar notation. That is why it's not advisable for you to use your calculator. You have to simplify first and substitute. That is the only way you can get your answer. So let's go to the II. We have log 35 squared. Log 35 squared. And in one of our law, when you have power, this is like 2 log 35. You have to take the power out in front. So let's go. This is 2 log, what can go into 35? This is like 7 times 5. 7 times 5. So this is 2 brackets log. What law are we going to use here? When you are multiplying, you are adding. So we have log 7 plus log 5. But there's a problem. We don't have log 5 here, but there's a way we can get it, using the idea of what we did here. So this is like 2 brackets log 7 plus log 5 is the same thing as log 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2. Anything you are doing is based on the instruction given to you there. So going by this, we have 2 brackets log 7 plus, what are we going to use here? When you are dividing, you are going to subtract. So we have log 10 minus log 2. Log 10 minus log 2. Let me complete it here. So going by this, we have 2 brackets. What is log 7? Log 7 here is 0.8451 plus, remember there is 10 here. Any number to its base is 1. So this is log 10 in base 10, which is 1. So this will give you 1 minus log 2 is 0.3010. So let us simplify what is inside the bracket. I have 0.8451 plus 1 minus 0.8451 plus 1 minus 0.3010 is going to give us 1.5441, then times 2. There's 2 outside, times 2. So the final answer is 3.0882. 3.0882. If you press in your calculator 35 square and find the logarithm, you still get the same answer here. But the idea is that once it's in decimal, you will not get the same answer using your calculator. So you have to be very careful. So let's go to the number 2 question there. Number 2 question. So we have number 2 question here. So we have, if log 5 is equal to 0.990, log 7 equal to 0.8451, and log 8, we are told to evaluate. Evaluate log 35 times 49 all over 40 divided by 56. So we have to simplify first. This is log 35 times 49 all over, this is like 40 over 56. This division means over. So let's simplify further. We have log 35 times 49. When you put times for this thing, 56 will go up, 40 will come down. So we have 56 over 40. 56 over 40. So let's check it out. 5 going to 35 is 7. 5 going to 40 is 8. 8 into itself is 1. 8 into 56 is 7. So I have log 7 times 49 times 7. I can even get the answer without using calculator or anything. Look at what I mean. So going by this, this is like log 7 times 49 means 7 squared times 7. What law are we going to use here? That is, when you are multiplying, you are adding. So I have log 7 plus log 7 squared plus log 7. Then I have log 7 plus, there's 2 here. I will bring it in front. 2 log 7 plus log 7. So let's go back to our question. Log 7 is giving us 0.8451. So log 7, I replace it with 0.8451 plus 2 brackets log 7, 0.8451 plus log 7, 0.8451 is equal to, let's try to get it, 2 times, that is 0.8451 plus 2 times 0.8451 plus 0.8451. 0.8451 plus 0.8451 plus 0.8451. So the answer will be 3.3804. There's another way you can solve this. Look at this. The power here is 1. The power here is 1. Using the law of logarithm, so our indices, we have 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 4. So I can still come here. I can still come to this place. If I don't want to go through this rigorous process, I can come here and write that log 7 raised to the power of 1 times 7 raised to the power of 2 times 7 raised to the power of 1 is log, you pick one of the base and add the power. 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 4, which is equals to 4 log 7. Is equal to 4 bracket log 7 should give us 0.8451. Let's check it out and see what we are going to get. So 4 times 0.8451 will still give us 3.3804. So anyone you want to use is still correct. So that is the answer for number 2. I know that some of you are asking, what is this log 5 doing here? Sometimes the information given in the question may not be applied in the question, and that is it. So we only need log 7 here because of how we simplify this here.